Sherri Shepherd is replacing Wendy Williams? Well, let me first start by saying I love Sherri Shepherd, and I've actually texted Sherri Shepherd. I thank you when she showed me love on the show, so I don't want to come off disingenuous. But I am going to be a little shady, but not really towards Sherri. Sherri's been named as a permanent replacement host for the Wendy Williams show, not a permanent replacement for Wendy. That's number one. So they've had this revolving door for some time where you've had Remy and Joe, you've had Michael Rappaport, which I didn't understand Michael Rappaport being there, but whatever. His plaid shirt's really it's like Mr. Rogers, but like not even cool enough. And so Wendy's recovering from this illness that we all know that she's talked about. And I've called around, and from what I was told, it's not COVID and it's not related to drugs. And the people that are giving me this information are fairly close to her, so I trust them. But that she is really, there is an illness that really affected her entire body, and she's recovering and getting better. And I asked the person, do you think she's ever gonna come back? And they said absolutely, but when she's fully ready to do so. So I said it would be, and I think it would be disrespectful to rename the Wendy Williams show. Can you imagine renaming the Oprah Winfrey Show to what? No, give Sherri Shepherd her show, or let Wendy's show stay Wendy's show with Sherri Shepherd standing in. So maybe Ask Wendy goes to Ask Sherri. But that's the slow way of slipping it into making it that, because then, it's Ask Sherri, then everybody's asking Sherri, then Sherri segments, then all of a sudden it's just, you pull the carpet, da-da, the Sherri Shepherd show. Well, baby, Wendy Williams fans will never allow that to happen. But people are saying that Sherri's going to take the reins of the show now in September as the permanent host, which may be good because I know Sherri, maybe I can go on finally. But who knows? I should have went on and hosted, but they said I wasn't big enough. It's so crazy they say I wasn't big enough to do the show. But then I texted them my numbers on the day I dropped the Kanye interview, and I got 2.5 billion impressions, and their show got like 986,000 views. I mean, where they do that at? I can't remember the last time that show got that kind of pickup. Have they had a guest in the last few months that the whole world's talked about? It's because they haven't had me. But either way, no, those who produce the show will be monitoring Wendy's progress between now and September, hoping that she gets better, but knowing that they have Sherri there as a replacement until she gets there. Now they're saying that they're not going to change the name. Now, here's the deal. They can't change the name without Wendy's input because Wendy is an executive producer on the show as well. But then again, when you're sick, people do crazy shit too, like pull the plug or drain your bank account or whatever. Now, Wendy has been gone from the show since October of 2021, which is November, December, January. That's 4 months. That's a long time. And Wendy loves her show. Now, her last appearance on the show was July. So now you're talking August, September, October, November, December, January, for 7 months. That means I haven't talked to Wendy in 7 months, which is weird because me and Wendy talked all the time. But either way, this being season 13, she only has, I think, another year left with the show under her current contract. And I ran into somebody the other day, a really powerful person in the industry, and they said, I need to have a meeting with you because you're Wendy Williams' replacement. And I stopped him dead in his tracks. I said, no, there's no Wendy Williams replacement. If you have a plan for me to get my own shit, then let's talk about it. But I don't want nobody else's shit. That's like bringing me a used car. It might be a nice used car. That motherfucker might run well. It may even look good, but it ain't my car. I want my own. Ain't nothing like getting in a brand new car, pushing all the buttons, finding out what works and how you open the roof and what turns on the little stars up here. Because I'm getting that bitch next week. I'm getting that Rolls Royce. But there's nothing like getting your own shit. I've never done what I'm doing because I want somebody else. I don't want Oprah bag. Oprah's bag is old, tired for white women. Love Oprah, but it ain't for us. We just inspired because, ooh, she made it on yonder. She gives us that whole niggas can overcome momentum. And she's overcame, her and Gail. Moving on up. They moved on up, and then they didn't even look back. They was like, bye, niggas. but they'll tell you that they still do because they provide that Black content on OWN. But I love OWN. I love OWN. I love OWN. And I know they just started advertising with, so I just rewind that back. Oh, I ain't taking back. It is what it is.